Hi, this is Sajtron. I want to thank Robert for inviting me this year for the Commodore Los Angeles Super Show. And this year's theme is Commodore music. So I decided to write a song for the 40th year anniversary of the Commodore 64. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Jim Butterfield, and I'd like to tell you about the Commodore 64. It's a pretty good computer. It has a lot of features. Very good color, sound, picture, graphics, an excellent keyboard, a huge amount of memory, and the price is certainly right.
Teach yourself program plus 3 additional software packages. Now that's value for money. Commodore, in more homes than any other home computer.
I am keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. I am keeping up with the Commodore. I am keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. I am keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you. I am keeping up with the Commodore. Keeping up. I am keeping up with the Commodore. 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
I'd like to talk about using the computer, the first steps, but first of all I'd like to show you what's inside your Commodore 64. You'll never need to go in there. You don't need to give it a lube job every 1,000 miles or anything like that, but you may be curious, and just so you don't have to look in there, I'll show you what's in there in advance. Let me open it up. I've loosened up the screws already. And here goes the keyboard. We'll disconnect the keyboard connection here. That's a tough one. And here comes the pilot light. And now we can see this is the entire computer on one board. Let me show you the parts. Here we have the 6510 microprocessor. That's the part that adds and subtracts and makes decisions. It's the control center of the computer. It's the heart of everything. Over here, these chips are called ROM chips. That's where fixed memory is kept, the memory that gives the computer the style, that makes it behave in the way that it does. The big chips over here are input-output chips. They're often called interface adapted chips, and they're not terribly important to us, except you have to have input and output, or you'll never be able to send your results anywhere. Along the bottom here, these little chips along here are your memory. Remember, we have 64K of RAM in a Commodore 64. And as we come once again back in the loop, we have 2 chips here which are interesting. This one is called a PLA, and without getting too technical about it, it's a traffic director for the entire computer. It hooks up the right pieces of memory to the right things at the right time. Coming over here, this is the sound interface device chip. This is the one that makes the music. And finally, inside this can, we have our video circuitry. I'd like to open this one up. Once again, you should never do this, especially if you ever plan to play the concert piano. Okay, but inside what we'll see here is, with a little bit of heat-sealed gunk on it, is a video chip that actually makes a signal that goes to your television set or your monitor. If it goes to the television set, it goes through what's called a modulator in here. But that's really about it. The other little chips in there are just used to connect the pieces together logically. In fact, technicians often call these little chips glue because they stick the rest of the computer together. But that's all there is. There isn't very much. It's only really been a quick run through. Don't let the technical stuff frighten you. It's only there to make everything work. Don't feel you have to be a programmer. You don't, although sometimes programming can be most of the fun. Why else would somebody stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning cursing and then claim the next day that they had a wonderful time? That's part of what it's about. I hope that one of the things we've communicated with you is the 64 is not only a versatile and a useful machine, good for business, good for home use, but also it's a great deal of fun, and more than that, it's a challenge. Because today that's probably the biggest turn-on, to know that you can test yourself against a computer, make things work, and make things go. I hope you've enjoyed the little time that we spent together. Stay with it. You're only really beginning to appreciate the things that you can do on this machine. Above all, the computer's there to have a good time with. Enjoy it. 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 Enjoy it.
My idea is always to try to bring the best technology at the lowest price. We are a company which we like to sell to the masses, not to the classes.